everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 2.5. I've yet to die, which I guess I can't really prove that or anything, but I have not died yet. We have some seared bricks being made. We have a full stack of grout made just now, and we have plenty more dust, plenty more sand and gravel. We could make some more, but we're not going to worry about this part of the equation just right now. I actually have been using... I'm kind of pleb lording it up right now. Honestly, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be smart. Hold on. We're going to do a smart. We're going to go do a smart. I don't do this often, but when I do, oh boy, do I do it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, break these barrels right here down. We're just going to take two, because honestly, there's not really a reason to get more than one even. But let's go ahead and grab two of these barrels right here, these fine looking barrels. And we're going to bring them over to the pools of water. Now, I did kind of listen into the mobs. You can hear them at the bottom of here. It's not as bad as before. Did I miss something? How? Okay, so I'm gonna go get a bow and arrow. I'm not. I'm confused. I feel very betrayed right now. I don't. Are these the witches that are like named funny things after I right click on them? Here, let's go introduce ourselves. Hi. Who are you? Oh, they are coven witches. We've seen some of these in KwehCraft. Why are you all here? I don't want you here. Why did you think it was okay to spawn here? I don't understand. Why are you here? Don't mind me. Embrace your destiny. What? Jeez Louise, man. Could you have any more obnoxious of a laugh? Do not waste my time. Don't waste my time. Get out of here, bro. Weird. Okay, so we're definitely not in spooky lighting. So I'm not actually entirely sure why they're spawning. Yeah, so there's our spooky indicator. Our spooky indicator does say that they are not in Spooktown. So I'm not entirely sure how that's happening. Weird. Very, very weird. Alright, Genevieve, you'll be our resident witch. You can hang out here. But don't call any more of your friends. I don't like them. They're creepy. Alright, bang, boom. And then let's get our dust kind of rocking and rolling here. So the reason why we're getting clay is because we need to get crucibles rocking and rolling so we can actually get what we need for the crucibles. And then, of course, crucibles in turn will link up to Tinker's Construct. Now, I think for this particular episode, we're going to actually not so much worry about the actual... You are really freaking me out. We're not going to worry too much about the actual, like, hardcore things about Tinker's Construct. We're not going to make the full setup today, I don't think, because that will take quite a bit of time. And I don't think we're going to do that just yet. Sorry, I know that we're going to keep Genevieve, but then she kind of got in the way. Also, random aside. Oh, it's gone. We did have a compressed zombie at one point. I guess it's gone. And we also found out that there's a deep ocean right here. So kind of fun facts we sort of figured out on the flysies. But anywho, Skedoodles, we're going to go ahead, take our newfound clay, mix it up with some of this bone meal to make some porcelain clay. And then in order to make what we want to make here, we're going to need 7 per, right? So this is actually probably... That might probably mean definitely not enough. We need more. We need more. This is only going to be 3 crucibles worth. I mean, it's not the worst in the world. It could be better. I mean, I guess for right now it's okay. Yeah, because we're going to have to reposition them anyways. Alright, yeah, okay, I'm sold. I'm sold on that. My internal struggles. All my inner dialogue coming to light. Alright, so bang, bang, bang. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some porcelain clay. And then with this porcelain clay, I'm going to make a lot of these unfired crucibles. 3 will be just fine and dandy. I'm going to go ahead and plop 1 into there. Take these bad boys out. I, of course, have no room because this is what I do. And then I will take another unfired crucible. I will throw you into there. I did not put the first one in because I put porcelain clay in because I'm a dum-dum. Alright, put that into there. Grab this, and there is our full stack of seared bricks. Very, very nice. Pick up some crucibles. And last one. Alright, nice. So now we got ourselves all of that stuff that we need, and we can actually combine that for an extra slot. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to do this for the time being. This is a temporary measure. I said this once before, but I'm going to say it one more time. This is temporary. We will get another rack. We will do all that stuff. But for right now, in the interest of kind of getting things rocking and rolling sooner, we're going to go ahead and just kind of get the process rolling with what we got. So I'm going to go ahead, start getting some lava cooking in here. Now I feel like these crucibles are able to hold a little bit more solids. You can see here it went to 1250. I think it used to be only 1,000. And it kind of sucked, but I think it's actually doing a little bit better now for us. So these guys are just going to kind of start that whole process going. I know we can get some lava in here, so I might actually do that. Maybe put just like 1 lava and just let it flow. And then let that heat it up, because I think it's a wee bit faster than what we got going on here. And we're not in the danger of lighting up our base on fire, which is great. So we're going to probably get that rocking and rolling soon. But now that we have that going, we can get our smeltery running. Now we're going to make the smallest version that we can. Someone said we can make a 2x2. So in order to kind of get that all rolling onward, we are going to need to start off with the things that, of course, are kind of on the side of everything else. So let me go ahead, take these things of stone here, and let's store them away for another day. All right, whoop, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Thanks, game. You the best. I accidentally, crouch click. That was not smart on my part. That was a choco problem. That wasn't a game problem. I guess the cobblestone can take a hike for now because we can always get more. And we'll hold on to the sand, the gravel, and everything else. And my lord, we have a lot of stuff. You know what? Forget it. I know we're never going to use these. It's fact. And if I do use them, I'm going to recraft them because I'm going to forget we have them. So I'm just going to throw them away. And then I guess we'll throw in the dirt because dirt we don't really replenish that often. And when we do it very intentionally. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get ourselves a smeltery controller here, and we're just going to make 1 because we don't need that many of them. We're also going to need some seared bricks for surezies, and we need at minimum 4, but we're not going to do that quite yet. We are going to start after we make our first smeltery. The reason why we're making such a small one is so we can make ourselves the seared cobblestone. It's a lot less required there's a lot less required in making seared cobblestone, obviously, comparatively to seared bricks, because I have to make grout and all that stuff, and it's a pain in the butt. But we do have to make a smeltery first, because it does involve a casting basin, which is another thing that we will absolutely be needing. So let's go ahead and make a casting basin as well. Just 1 will do for the time being. And then we are also going to require ourselves a casting table at some point, but let's hold off on that for now. Just for now, let's hold off on it. I'm going to make 1 casting channel set here. So let me go ahead and do that as well. So that's going to have that flow in. And now all we need to do is we need to have the tanks. We're also going to need to get ourselves some seared bricks. So we're going to start off with, I guess, the tanks here. So seared glass right here. It's going to make it so we don't have to spend quite as much seared brick as we normally would. We can kind of put in the glass to make up for whatever we don't use there. And seared window, a little bit lesser version. Seared brick, of course, requires all, I believe. Actually, I guess it's about the same. Well, we need seared glass anyways for keeping the lava in there. Originally you were supposed to use seared tanks, but then seared glass kind of got that job as well. So kind of just like what we did last time. I guess for a 2x2 we only really need like 2 things of tanks, so I'm not too worried about it. But either way, let's just take a good stack of it or so out here, and then we'll run back over. Again, perilously walking the fine line between life and death every so often. Alright, seared glass, what have thou? Alright, thou havest this. Actually, let's make a good number of these, because we can reuse the seared glass. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay, so we have ourselves a fair bit of seared glass there. That will make it so we can actually round it all out with seared glass. We're going to have one too many, actually. And then we can do these for the seared bricks, which is not going to be enough. I'm one short now. I got overzealous and I'm one short. Dadgummits. It's okay. It's alright. We can easily make some more. It's not a big problem. Alright, so let's run back over with our handy dandy buckets. And I like how Mighty Smelting is just kind of hanging out here. Pick it. Okay. And then we will run back. How is our lava doing? Our lava is doing great. And then run. All it would take is one stray arrow, man. That's all it would take. to end my existence. One arrow is all that separates me from life and death all the time. Alright. So, boom, boom. Alrighty. This will actually make us a fair bit of grout now. And this is way more efficient than what we used to have, so that's also a huge up. I'm not killing the mobs actively right now, because obviously it's not really a waste to do so, but I don't have a really good way to process them just yet, and it's going to be far better to get our Tinker's construct stuff up, so I'm kind of trying to budget our time very wisely. Let me see here. What am I doing? I am making more grout is what I am doing. Alright, so let us make more grout, skadoodles. Grouts. Nope. Ooh. I'm dumb. I clicked the wrong thing. I'm dumb. Alright, so 32 things of grout. Beautiful, absolutely lovely, gorgeous, all those good things. And then throw these bad boys into here. That's going to cook up, all nice and tender. And then we're going to have ourselves, excuse me, the start of our first Tinker's Construct thing. And again, I'm going to say this one more time, because I'm sure I'm going to get all kinds of feedback about, like, Choco, this smeltery is terrible. Like, why is it so bad, bro? Don't worry, we are going to absolutely fix this up. It's not in its final form. Once it goes Super Saiyan, that's when you'll know. No, but in all seriousness, yeah, we're definitely going to improve this for surezies, because it is pretty bad. And we are going to definitely need to do that. But for the time being, this will get us started, and this will allow us to kind of make a whole bunch earlier on rather than having to wait for 9 million years for each thing of grout, etc., so on and so forth, because that would be a pain in the booty. Alright, put the seared glass down, and when we make the full rotation, we should find that it's on. Perfect. Alright, now, with this, we need to make ourselves some lava holding buckets that do not burn into oblivion. So we're going to take some of the iron right here. Bang, bang, bang. Just make one bucket for now. One bucket ought to do more than enough of what we need. And then we'll fill this bad boy up with some more of our good old-fashioned... Oh, these things can hold 10,000 millibuckets of lava now. Who knew? Alright. So we don't quite have a full bucket of lava. 1,000 millibuckets, of course, milli meaning 1,000. So we do have to wait until it does hit 1,000 millibuckets until we have our first bucket full. But then we can start filling this bad boy in. But in preparation for that, we can actually start getting ourselves some ore. Now, if you guys remember, you can smelt these down. There are two kind of tricks and tips and tricks for kind of how to get some more ores out of things. So if you are able to, whenever you sieve things down, or sift things down, I should say, you are able to, of course, pulverize them with your hammer or an auto hammer, and they can get that all the way down to the dust form from the broken ore form or whatever it's called. And then that's going to allow you to actually make yourself a little bit of a gain of more so than what you would have normally gotten, and that is going to get you more ore in the long run. Another thing you can do is, of course, throw them into a Tinker's Construct Smeltery, because the Tinker's Construct Smeltery also kind of doubles up on your value whenever you put it in there. So definitely a very important aspect and an important part of getting all this stuff kind of rocking and rolling pretty well. Now I'm going to stay nearby here because I don't want to go too terribly far, and we do have our compressed hammer here, so it shouldn't be too bad. And we just need to get this in the gravel form that we can heavy sieve them, or heavy sift them, and should be a-okay. So up. Oh, we could have absolutely thrown the iron bars to the smelter. Oh well. Alas, we don't need to worry. Oh! Actually, we need drains. I completely forgot. We absolutely need drains. I I completely ignored the fact that we need drains here. Oh, my Lanta. The things that you forget, man. The things you forget. And by you, I mean me, because I'm the only one who forgot, probably. But, man, oh, man. We need to get a drain up in here pronto. So we need to get a drain. Not the XP drain or anything like that, but a regular old smeltery drain, which is, of course, going to require more seared bricks, but we have some more cooking up, thankfully. I was forgetful, but we have that under control. So, whew, dodge that bullet. So let's go ahead and get the seared cobble, or not the seared cobblestone, but the compressed cobblestone out of here. And the reason why we're so keen on doing this right now is it would be very, very nice, unlikely, but nice if we could actually get ourselves to the point where we can make the whole tool forge rather than having that part builder thing straight out of the gate. Would be cool. Definitely in no way, shape, or form required or anything like that, but would be kind of a nice little luxury to kind of bathe ourselves in awesomeness. If that's what you do with awesomeness. I don't know what you do with awesomeness. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. Alright. And then some more gravel. Good golly, how much more gravel do we have? Alright, this should be the last one. Yep, that's the last one. Somehow we had extra gravel. Oh, right, because... I'm silly. Okay. Some extra gravel from when we were doing the grout stuff. Okay, so we have some more seared bricks. Let's go ahead and make them into seared drains. And actually, let's make at least two. These seared drains, of course, will be very, very handy and helpful. So we will... Let's knock out the ones in the back. The ones in the back need to go. And seared glass fell into there. That's okay there. And then smeltery drains out like so. Okay, nothing went spoopy. Great. And then we only have one casting basin. Lols. And then there we have... Oh! They made it into like an actual faucet. Oh, okay. New. Fancy. Alright, let's make ourselves a new casting basin as well. One more casting basin, just so we can kind of get productivity up, so I don't have to be here for ever and ever and ever until my grandchildren have to watch over the smeltery of old Granddad Shoko. Oh, wow, they're combining! Okay, so let me go ahead, throw in some cobblestone into there. Very, very cool. And then we're going to actually also need some more cobblestone for the lava. So let's go ahead and grab that. Throw those bad boys into there. Got ourselves a little over a bucket each. So let me go ahead, light up the world like nobody else. And we're going to take one lava, as I said before. Now things should be a little bit spoopy. Nope, nothing's still spoopy. Cool. We're going to go ahead and just do these. We're going to go like this. And then I'm going to put these right under there. And then I'm going to seal it up. And now these guys are going to be melting at 2 times speed. And of course, if we have the flint and steel on netherrack, then it's going to go at 3 times speed. But this should also accelerate the whole process by a fair bit as well. So, good, 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 good. We are making progress. We are doing a Minecraft. Excellent. So, now that we have that all rocking and rolling in that smeltery, that is going to start churning out some cobblestone. Admittedly, quite slowly, but we can of course help that out a little bit. Now that I think about it, let's make one chest, and then take some of our existing iron and make ourselves a hopper. And then let us make another chest. Let's make a double chest. Let's go crazy with it. Let's splurge. And then we will take these 2 fine things, these fine specimens, and we're going to put them on top of Le Smeltery controller. And then we're going to go ahead and put ourselves a chest right there and another chest right there, and then drop in some cobblestone. And that's just going to keep us honest with the whole thing. And then we can, of course... Hello? Do you... Hi? Oh, there's not enough. Oh, dang, that's slow as fudge. Okay. That's really slow. Huh. Okay, so I guess... Let me see here. Can I smelt the compressed version of things? Is that possible? Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if we can expedite this process anymore. If we can compress it, then that might actually help it out. Can these work? Because that is slow. Oh, it's working. Okay, it looks like that is going to work. And... oh, I'm a dum-dum. Hold on. These are channels. They're not faucets. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. That would indeed do it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and remove those bad boys. Man, we basically just wasted that for nothing. That's really unfortunate. That's okay, though. We have what we need. So let's go ahead, put these together, and get those seared faucets rocking and rolling. Man, forget what I was saying earlier. It's going to be the whole melting process is going to be the bottleneck here. Okay, there we go. Bang, one thing of seared stone. Don't even have enough for another. Cry every time. And that's one seared stone. Woof! That is brutal. That is absolutely the most brutal thing in the world. Oh, man. Oh, mama. Oh, but there you go. Okay. Now we're playing some ball. Okay, so we just have to make it into compressed cobblestone is what we need to do. All right, so let me see here because our inventory is a freaking hot mess at all times. Fill that in, and fill that in again, and then we have ourselves compressed cobblestone for days. Just kidding, it's not even for days. It's like for like a week at max. But for how fast that goes, that's gonna feel like it's there for days. Full showsies. I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, we shouldn't waste that. I guess what I can do is I can store them in my shoe and hope for the best. Alright, let me see here. Let's go ahead. We'll store the ladders. We will store the glass because we don't really need it right this moment. We will... I'm not too sure. I'm kind of at a loss. I suppose what I can do is I can store away that for now. We can store away another stone wand for now. And heck with it, whatever. I'll hold on to stuff. I'll be a pack rat. Let's be honest, we all know I'm a pack rat. It was going to happen no matter what. Enderman check. Does not look like Enderman, although it looks like a giant cluster of death, which is just about par for the course. So let's go ahead, grab ourselves some more cobble, make some more compressed stuff up. That's an apple, not a cobble. And then fill that in, fill that in, fill that in, fill that in, fill that in. Cobblestone, cobblestone. Oh, I messed up. It's doing so well. All right. Cobblestone, cobblestone. And I don't have enough. I'm one off from doing another. Cry every time. All right, but this should give us a decent number of compressed cobblestone to work through. And then, of course, this is actually probably full. This is probably what's going on right now. So I need to take these out. All right, so we're doing pretty well for ourselves. We're doing pretty well for ourselves in terms of the seared brick and whatnot. And actually, in truth, I think I like the way that this is going to look better. Here, let's put one on the ground. Yeah, I like that. It's actually quite good. I rate that. I rate that quite highly, actually. All right, so that's all going to be melting on down, giving us all this seared cobblestone, and then we're going to be able to make far larger smelteries now with this bad boy. Here's a catch. For the smelteries, because of the way that we have everything kind of planned out, these smelteries are actually going to be located underneath our base when we get the real thing going. So once you get the real McCoy going, we are going to have to do that. But as kind of a proof in the water, we have gotten this set up. I did want to make sure that this was at least running for the time being. We are going to, of course, have to do way more work with this. I'm going to have to do a lot more involving the lava. Although I kind of am wondering now, I wonder if compressed cobblestone works on this as well. I kind of doubt it, but at the same time, wouldn't that be hype out of Skype? Let's see. Might as well check. Let's see here. Compressed cobblestone. The worst case scenario, I just throw it into the smeltery, but you never know, man. No, it does not work. Cry every time. Ugh. The dream is dead. The dream is dead. We have lost. That's okay. That's alright. We can just drop it into here. Let that process, and then we'll have even more seared cobblestone. But what we will do with the seared cobblestone that we do have is we're going to definitely mess around with it a little bit, and we're going to make a slightly bigger smeltery than what we got going on here. And then we're going to temporarily use that to, of course, get us some more of the iron, especially. Iron's going to be a pretty big deal later on in the ball game. So actually, let me go ahead and pull these out. Let's pull them out for the time being. Let that smelt. Nothing else. That's not what I want to do. Alright, so we have 4 blocks and 2 ingots worth in there. So let's go ahead, drain out 4 blocks and some change worth of this stuff. Okay. Alright, and then that's going to empty in just partially because it's not quite enough. Okay, so seared stone, just kind of checking in to make sure I'm not missing anything really awesome that we can do with this, but looks like it's what you would expect. It's just used as a replacement for seared brick, which is totally fine by me. I almost jumped off the edge. I literally went on autopilot. I was like, I can keep running this, well, I'll be fine. No, Choco. No, 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 no. Do not run off the edge, dude. Alright, so let's go this away. And we have ourselves a decent amount of... Do we have a decent amount of it? Yes, we do. I was going to be like, do I? Perhaps not. But we're going to go ahead and take some compressed gravel, and we're going to break these down into their component parts. Now, with this breaking, I am almost positive that we're going to start running out of space in our drawers for some of the other things, like especially copper and tin and stuff like that. So I do expect that to be kind of a problem that we come into the future, which is a happy problem to have, right? It certainly isn't like, oh no, woe are we? We are doomed to have too much stuff. But we do have to be a little bit more careful and aware of kind of how we're... If you know what I screwed up just now, don't say anything. Don't say a word. Dang it. Oh, okay, wait, no. Pickaxe is still the best tool for this. Oh, cry every time I flip this up. Oh, no. What have I done? I can't believe I've done this. I can't believe I've done this. Can't believe it. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's mine downwards. I fudged up. It's alright though, because with the with gravel being broken down, of course, that gives us sand. Sand is still very useful for us because we can change that into glass. We can do some stuff for getting more grout and stuff like that. So it's actually completely okay. But still was not what I meant to do. It was not intentional. I confess it was not an intentional action here. Alright, so ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Let's get some more. Ooh, we got some emeraldes. Ooh, hey there. You're an all-star. Get your game on the go. And I see quite a bit of broken iron popping up already, which is great. Each broken iron, of course, is going to give us double the ingots worth, which is great. Or, I guess the gravel is going to give us 2 of them. So every 2 is basically 1 ingot, which is kind of nice. But we'll go ahead and break this all down. And we're going to hope for the best here. We do have a decent amount of lapis lazuli as well. And now, actually, we can even make ourselves some obsidian if we really want to. And we can even upgrade our storage to some crazy, crazy capacities. I don't particularly see the point of it right this particular moment. But who knows? We'll see whether or not we can get kind of lucky with our production. Once our production line really starts, that's when we start getting into it. But, yeah, because we need to get witches... witch water? I don't remember what it's called. But we need mycelium, and we need to in turn sieve through some dirt, which shouldn't be that bad and stuff like that, because we just need to get one thing of that. I forget what it's called. If I see it, I'll remember it. But we have to get that one thing that starts mycelium on the ground, and then we have to, then of course, get witch's water onto there. It's gonna be really crazy and nuts. So, should be okay. All right, 2 more to go. I didn't see any diamonds. Really? Not a single diamond? Oh, wait, no. Guess we didn't get any diamonds. That stinks. Alright. Let's go ahead, pick up some of the stuff. Copper into there. Emeraldes into here. Broken nickel back into there. I made a joke. Alright, and then platinum into there. No, what? Yes? Okay. I was like, what? Isn't it there? Alright, and then broken tin into... Oh, is tin already full? No, it's not. I'm just crazy. And then aluminum, silver, and then we have some gold in here, which is kind of irrelevant, but we have some more gold in there, so they can hang out and be friends. They can be BFFs up in there. And then we have some more flint, because we have far too much flint. And I think we're currently maxed out on saplings as well, aren't we? Yeah, we're maxed out on saplings. That's rough. Ooh, I missed some. Some stragglers. Alright, let's get this platinum ore in here. Now that we have this sorting kind of system in place, we actually can kind of haphazardly put them all over the place for the time being. Okay, let's go ahead and make some of this gravel. I can technically break this down and get a little bit more out of it. I'm not going to really worry about it because compressed is actually all the hype. It saves so much time because just instead of having to break through each individual thing and making 900 hammers, you can just make one really big hammer and swing and get a whole bunch at a time, which is nice. But definitely not the most efficient way to do things. Just acknowledging the fact that I know that that's a thing, because I know some people are probably cringing like, Choco, you wasted so much stuff. And it's like, it's okay, fam. It's alright. You'll live, I think. Let's get some more cobble into here. Hello? Oh, I didn't crouch. Right, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead, fill all this bad boy up with some more of that. Good, good, good. And then we take some lava, we put it into there. Hello? Okay, just kidding, cannot fit anymore. I'm going to put these over there, we're going to put these over there, and voila, we have some more. And then I'm going to take this iron ore gravel, and we're going to get some iron hypo right into there. So that's going to create us 8 iron ingots worth, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to be on our way to finally having iron back in our lives. But this is not all there is to Tinker's Construct, as is per the usual, because there's always more. There's always freaking more. So the rest of this is going to just mainly require wood, so we should be, of course, A-okay. So, first matter of business, we have to make ourselves a tool station. Eventually that will turn into a tool forge. But in order to make that, we do still need the tool station. We're going to need also 4 blocks of iron, which is why we're getting that started right now. But for the time being, let's go ahead, make our... Whoop, I'm going to need some of these plank things that they talk about. Okay, very good, very nice. We make that, alright. And then we're going to make some blank patterns. Just, well, we'll make 8, whatever, yellow. And then we'll make one of the... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm remembering now. I have to do this. And then I can make them to half slab, which is what people were talking about earlier the other day. Alright, so tool station, bang, made that. And then Tinker's of course going to try to give me a little bit of tutorial, but to the tutorial I say no. I do not care. Let's go ahead and actually make a chest like so. And that's going to hold our patterns in there. And then we are also going to need ourselves a stencil table. That is not at all what I wanted to do, but thank you for the random suggestion. Alright, stencil table. And then we are... Is that actually all we need? That might be all we need. Oh, I guess technically, what we had last time extra on top of this was we also had an extra little crafting thing, so that is also technically a thing, but we don't really worry about it right now. Anyways, because we're pleb lords, we're going to leave it out here. And this is again a temporary measure. By no means is this going to be something that lasts too terribly long. And I'm going to just leave all this stuff in a haphazard fashion like so. And I'm going to take a torchy, put it on top of there. And then we're going to put some blank patterns, not into here apparently. I thought very wrong apparently. Okay. Fair is fair. Alright, so yeah, we do have to make a crafting bench. Well, we don't have to, but I'm going to make one just for the sake of doing this. So let me go ahead and make this into a crafting station. And then actually with this, I can just lop that on top. And then voila! It is mob-proof, and it's also going to work as a tinker's table. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Alright, so pattern chest and stencil table, there they both are, working in concert with one another. I guess we'll actually... actually, let's hold off. Let's hold off for a little bit. Because once we get the tool forge, we're going to be able to make the scythe, and then that means those clears over there are going to be way easier to do. And also get some mad hype experience. Although, I will say that I think... unless I'm mistaken here... No, I am mistaken. Dang. Okay. I was going to say, we can make a cleaver or a crossbow or something, but we can make absolutely none of those things. We could make a mattock. Mattock and a pickaxe are kind of like the standard things that we just generally need no matter what. So maybe that wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. But we're gonna... we'll hold off for now. We'll fight it off. We'll fight the urge. And I have no idea how much iron you got going on here. 22 ingots worth. So you only have some blocks worth of iron, but that's okay. We expected it to be as such. It is going to be a process. It's going to be a bit of a grind because we don't have any of this automated. But that's alright. That's fine, I guess. I'm not going to judge you that heavily. But I will, however, claim my victorious things of iron from you. Alright, so anyways, you guys get the idea. We will be doing this several times more over, and then we're going to get ourselves a tool forge. I'm going to go ahead and grind that, and then we'll be back. That way we can kind of enjoy and bask in the glory of having a tool forge together, because that is actually a fairly large leap within technology in terms of this mod pack. So we are going to need 14, so I'm going to need 7 things of gravel, I think is what I need. I'm not 100% sure about that. I am not a rocket surgeon. Ooh! Although I do have the 6 iron right here. Let's lop those into there. Alright, so that's going to bring us to 10. So we're going to need 8 more things of iron. Curses. If only I had more iron to spare. Double curses. Okay. I guess I could melt my bucket if I really wanted to. But, yeah, we're going to hold off from being that much of a savage. Alright, so let's go ahead. And take a cut here. And then you'll hopefully be seeing us rocking out with 4 blocks of iron. And with these final drops of goodness, we have now accomplished our goal of 4 blocks of iron. Some people doubted us along the way. Some people thought I would die. Neither has happened. I continue to live, and live gloriously. Now I need to get the tool station. I have an axe, and I will use said axe to get this done. Alright. Actually, I can just use you. And then let's go ahead and get to the tool forge. Where are you? There you are. And then I'm going to need 3 things of seared bricks. But I need like the full seared bricks. Ooh, I don't know if I have. Will I have enough? Probably I'm going to need a little bit more. Okay, well, that should be a quick fix. I don't think this should take too terribly long, so let's do that together. Alright, so we just need to get ourselves, I believe, 11? Let me see here. Yes, I need no, I need 9. Yes? Yes, I need 9. Alright, so I'm going to need 9 things of seared brick. Oh, yeah, I need 9 things of seared brick, so I'm going to need 9 things of grout. So let me go ahead and get these all there. Okie dokie. And then that is going to get us to the point that I believe we need to be at. And with these, we should be able to make some grout. Yes? Clay, clay, clay. There you are. Grout. It's only 8. What am I missing? I'm missing gravel, aren't I? I am indeed missing some gravel. Alright, so let me go ahead and make 1 compressed cobblestone. I already had 40 some. Silly me. Compressed stone hammer that bad boy. And then, now I should make some more grouts, right? Grout, 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 grout. Haha! I can actually make more than I need. And then we are going to go ahead, fire these up in the or not the smeltery, the furnace. And now that is now cooking. Good gracious me. And then we should have all the stuff that we need. We just need 9, so we aren't looking for that whole thing to cook. We just need those to cook twice over. Okay, so there's the first batch, second batch, and then the third batch. And with these, we are now able to construct... Oh, crap. I can't count. I couldn't do math. I did the wrong math. I needed 16, I think. Is that what I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. The Dane Bramage. It's too extensive. Alright. Okay. Now we have enough. Now we can do it. I am Choco the not do a mathabo. I am not in mathabo. So you can't blame me for what kind of idiocy I do. Alright, so there's a tool forge. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. And of course that means that we are going to have access to all sorts of good stuff now. And again, to kind of go over what we'll be aiming for, we are going to be aiming for for tools, we're going to still go with a pickaxe and the mattock. I think we'll name them their legacy names as before. But we're also picking up new weapons and really kind of focusing on them. We're going to get the cleaver. We're going to get ourselves... The scythe will be back as well. We never really named the scythe, so I don't really consider that to be a thing. Although we did use a scythe quite a bit. And then also the crossbow, because everyone's been like, crossbow is awesome! And so we should probably make a crossbow before people start poking my eyes out and stuff. So we will be working on those things in the near future. I don't know if I'm going to do it right now. And that's just purely based off the fact that we don't really have materials really worth making them out of just yet, I don't think. I don't even have sugarcane for making the magical paper stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what we end up deciding to do with that, but that will be the game plan for now, Skadoodles, and hopefully it is going to all go according to plan delightfully. I don't know why deliciously came out of my mouth. Although I wouldn't complain if it was delicious, but I don't think that's going to be what happens. So, anyways, I think we're going to go ahead and actually call it there for an episode and continue proceeding onwards to more glorious and wonderful things. And I think what will happen next time is we're going to actually work towards our next goal of getting ourselves into the automation phase. Now, to kind of give you guys a little bit of a spoiler here, just remember that there are auto heavy sieves now. Excompressum, of course. Let's actually just take a look at the whole thing. So, Excompressum, it actually took over the auto stuff. So you can see the auto hammer, which was part of, I believe it was X Asterisk, is now an Excompressum. I don't even know if X Asterisk is still in here. Is it still in here technically? Oh, it is. Is it? Oh. Okay, maybe they're not. Okay, I thought they were the same thing. But anyways, so we do have the auto hammer, we have the auto compressed hammer, we have an auto sieve, auto heavy sieve, and then we also have an automatic compressor, and this is going to cost us a fair bit of iron, which is also one of the reasons why we put this together today. We're also going to need a compressed diamond hammer in order to make the auto compressed hammer, which will actually save us a lot of work. But I'm assuming this is also going to eat up a ton of energy, so we are going to have to definitely kind of get that all rocking and rolling in a good way. Now we do have a heavy sieve here, so all this is going to really need is going to need some steel, and then the steel, of course, is going to be made by doing a combination of metals, or I'm lying through my teeth. What? What? I thought you could make metal. What? What? I thought you could make steel. I'm confused now. Am I wrong about this? I thought you could totally do that. We can make the heavy stuff, but the only other thing that we really need is steel. Steel is the real big thing that's holding us back. Okay. Well, we can make this for sure. This is just going to require 13 iron. is the main thing there. And then the automatic heavy sieve is going to need class panes, which is easy peasy. But this steel is the thing that's really caught me off guard. Interesting. Alright, you know what it probably is? I probably used the wrong steel. I probably used the one that's not from... No? This is Tinker's Construct steel. Hold on. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Aha! Okay, so iron powdering. Okay, yes. So there you go. We can definitely do these, I think. I said the word definitely. I'm not supposed to really go back on that like that quickly, but we will certainly try to get this done in the appropriate manner. Although, admittedly, I'm a little bit confuzzled as to why what the fudge. Molten steel. I thought you were able to do this in the smeltery. Perhaps not. So, regardless, we do have to get into the power stuff. We are going to get into all that with the help of these bad boys that we set up today. So, today has been actually a very, very important day for progression. And we will get that all rocking and a-rolling. So, look forward to, I think, the magma... Well, let's see here. Let's actually take a gander. Alright, so we are going to make... Not the lava generator. Lava fabricator. What? What? It's not this one. It's another one. I have already forgotten what it's called. Oh no, whatever. We'll get to the bottom of it. But anyways, the other, not this one, the other lava generator. This one's all cool and stuff, but this is not the one that I was thinking of. And also is going to cost like an arm and a leg. But there's another lava generator type thing. I forget what I think it might be called a magma something. Or I'm just like completely wrong and I have no idea what I'm talking. Oh, magmatic? Yeah, magmatic dynamo. Requires hot fluids and blah, blah, blah. Generates energy. This is, of course, going to require Invar. Oh, our old friend Invar. And by old friend, I mean hated enemy. We can make the silver, and we can start making these hybrid things again. What? Oh, no, that's not what I want. I was like, what the heck is this talking about? There's no... upper thing of that. Magmatic dynamo, and then the Invar, of course, is going to be a mixture of the different ores here. There we go. The ferrous and the iron, which is also just commonly known as nickel. So we can make the Invar. That's not a big problem. So anyways, that's what we're going to be doing. That's future Choco problems and stuff like that. So that's going to be pretty hyped to look forward to. And of course, getting that up in turn means that we're going to inch closer towards our goals here. And we'll probably end up getting the alloy smelter and the sag mill up fairly soon as well. Tomorrow might be a very, very large tech leap. I think that's what I'm going to aim for. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I actually would like a little bit of specific feedback. If you guys have made it this far, I want to know what you guys think about the videos and how they're being edited in terms of I'm kind of cutting out to do some work and coming back after the work is done, because this is all taking quite some time to kind of put some random bits and pieces together. I don't know if you guys are, of course, missing that for those of you watching YouTube and so on and so forth. So let me know. Anyways, good noodles. I will see you all later. Take care, everyone, and ciao for now.